Good morning, everybody. Dave here. A little later on, we're going to do some cast iron cooking. We're going to do some fish fillets in the old skillet there. And in the number 12 Lodge, we're going to do what is known as a milk bread. And it's just two ingredients, milk and self-rising flour. And we'll give that a whirl, see how that comes out. Here in a minute, we'll go ahead and talk about how to achieve a certain temperature in one of these Dutch ovens. And it's ought to be a lot of fun, man. Keep your fingers crossed. All works out, but beautiful day here, man. Take care. All right, this is the temperature conversion chart from Lodge. We will be using a number 12, and we're going to maintain 350 degrees. So you're going to double the number of charcoals for the size of oven you have, which 12, that'd be 24. You're going to add 1. And then you're going to put 8 coals on the bottom and 17 on the top. And that should just about do it. Okay, the particular recipe for the bread that we're going to attempt is a 2-ingredient milk bread. No yeast, no butter, oil, sugar, or eggs. It's just some milk and some self-rising flour. And you can use alternatives like almond, oat, coconut, but we're going to use just regular old vitamin D milk. And you'll produce what they call is a classic sandwich type bread. Real soft, use as toast or small sandwiches or anything like that. But the ingredients are 2 cups of self-rising flour and 1 1/4 10 ounces of whole milk. You're going to preheat your oven to 350 degrees, and you're going to line an 8-inch by 4-inch baking loaf pan with parchment paper. Alright, and then you're going to mix it up in the usual fashion, and we're going to cook it at 350 degrees for approximately 35 to 40 minutes. Being that this is an outside Dutch oven, this will be pretty interesting. Alright, everybody, let's head on outside and have some fun here. Alright, in the way of kind of describing what will happen inside these things, it's a little trivet, however you want to say it. And it'll sit up in here like that. It'll keep the bread pan off the bottom of the Dutch oven. You'll line the loaf pan, bread pan, with parchment paper. Put it on top of the trivet. There'll be 8 coals underneath here, where the little legs are, and 17 up top. So this ought to be pretty interesting. Alright, this is that mystery plant. We've all guessed whether it might be a pumpkin, a zucchini, cucumber, squash, whatever. But look at the size of the flowers. That's just awesome. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Check the gooseberries out. They're starting to turn on us. Won't be long. Alright, we're going to start doing some fish. It has really gotten windy. The remnants of that tropical storm / hurricane that came through the Gulf and across Florida, right off the coast of North Carolina, Virginia now. And the wind is really howling. So I've had to put a little bit of a windbreak here. We're going to do the bread here a little bit later. Do the fish first. But we'll let this fire get built up. Then we'll get the frying pan warmed up. And we'll do some fish fillets. Birds out, people out. Nice day, it just got real windy. Alright, we got our oil in. Let it come up to temperature. We'll go get our fish fillets. We'll batter them up with some type of Louisiana style batter. I'll show it to you in a minute. Sorry about the helicopter noise. The U.S. Navy's doing their training today. We're going to batter these fish fillets up with some Louisiana fish fry products, New Orleans style fish fry, seafood breading. And this is our fish fillets underneath here. Alright, we're breading it up. Alright, man, the first piece of fish in there. Yeah, she's cooking up nice now, man. It's burning out beautiful now, man. Sure is. Last batch, then we'll go in and eat. Then we'll come out and do our bread. Well, I think it turned out really nice, man. I'll let you know how the taste is. This Louisiana style breading. Alright, let's go in and eat, man. We'll come back out here in a little bit and attend to the bread. Alright, now we've got the chimney started. We're going to begin our bread cook. And there'll be about 7 briquettes on the bottom. And 8 maybe. And then 17 or so on the top. And this will be a type of a milk bread. Alright, we got the charcoals on the grill, top and the bottom. Let everything come up to temperature. Already got the replacement coals sitting in place. So we'll go in and get our bread here in a minute. And the bread is going in, man. I know it's bright out here. It's sort of kind of hot too. Alrighty, man. Got the timer set for about 35 minutes. And this wind is kind of going to probably aggravate things a little bit, but I use the back half of this old grill to create a little bit of a windbreak. So we'll see. And like I said, this is a milk bread, 2 ingredients, no yeast, oil, just regular old milk and 2 cups of self-rising flour. Alright, we're about 10 minutes into the cook. The replacement coals are already taking hold. This wind would drop, be a lot better. We'll do our little lid turn here shortly. Alright, about 15 minutes into this cook time. And the wind is blowing. I've rotated it a couple times and whatnot. So we shall see. This wind is blowing at a pretty steady 20-25 miles an hour. Every once in a while, I get a little break. All right, we got about maybe 10 minutes left on the original 35 minutes. I'm hoping that this turns out pretty good. Already made a couple of rotations, top and bottom, and a few extra charcoals in there for cats that could compensate for this wind. All right, the timer has gone off. We're gonna do a little lid lift, and take a look. I think that looks done. What do you think? Yeah, buddy. All right, we're gonna put this lid like this. All right, man. 2-ingredient milk bread. All right, man. They say this is very similar to a classic sandwich type bread, but I'd say this turned out quite well. All right, number 12, Lodge, little trivet. So I'm gonna take everything off the seat and get this inside, man.